je.
Okay, so hi, my name is Muhammad bin Hassan. I am the IM student. So for my group topic is about case study, which is case study number 3. Okay, case study number 3 that we have read about is about the alcoholic person who is lying on the footsteps. Then I'm gonna talk about it. Okay, so first of all, for this case study, the first thing I must do is help him, whether he is in unconscious health or not. I must help him because people around him is always just always passing by without helping him. Then it's not good actually for me. That's why as a human who has humanity in faith, then why not I help him first, like bring him to the hospital, to the clinics nearby. Then after that, I will call the police for the next report lah. For the next report. Then yeah, it's related to the ethical theory that I have learned in the class, which is utilitarianism. Okay, so this ethical theory, which is mean to help the others, so that they will bring us the happiness. Even though when I helped him, I was happy to help him. But at the same time, maybe they were the what we call the people who just passing by. Maybe certain people not like my help because I'm helping the alcoholic person. But for me, uh, everyone's is must help others so that we live in the happiest community. That's for my part, which is utilitarianism theory.
Alright, so hi, my name is Muhammad HAIKKAL, and the reason I support why we need to have the drunk guy is because I believe it is the right thing to do. Based on my ethical study theories, which is deontology, according to the theory, it suggests that actions are good or bad according to a clear set of rules, which means the action is either bad or good is decided by a clear set of rules. So, which is the rule? Whoever are in hard time, they are worthy to help. In this case, the drunken man is injured and needed help the most. So it is the right thing to do, and that's related to the deontology. All right, that's all for me.
Okay, hi. My name is THINAKARAN. Okay, now I'm going to explain about the social contract theory. As a human, we all have that humanity and morality, and then everything. So, as a human being, as me, I'll help the drunken man because he's injured, he can't walk, he's drunk. So a part of the social contract theory, I'll abstract the social contract theory here. Social contract theory says that people live together in society in accordance with an agreement that established moral and political rules of behavior. Some people believe that if we live according to a social contract, we can live morally by our own choice and not because a divine being requires it. Over the centuries, philosophers as far back as Socrates have tried to describe the ideal social contract and to explain how existing social contracts have evolved. Philosophers Stuart Rachels suggest that morality is the set of rules governing behavior that rational people accept on the condition that others accept them too. Okay, a part of social theory, okay, we'll move to the simple meaning. Okay, the definition. The definition for social theory, for it's a simple definition, is humanity or morality, sympathetic. So a drunken guy is injured and he's in the platform, like he cannot walk, cannot talk because he's heavily drunk. So as a human, we all have humanity, so we have to help him. Just because he's drunk, we cannot leave him just like that, because he's a human, he has a family, he has everything. So the the definition of humanity, okay, is the same like the social contract theory, like morality, but it's so simple, and it's so uh, simple lah. So the definition of humanity is the entire human race, or the characteristic that belong uniquely to human beings, such as kindness, mercy, and sympathy. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, so my name is SYAHIRAH. So for my part is I'm doing theory of concept that related to for these cases. So based on the research that I have studied, the theory that related with the cases studies is virtue ethics. That is a class of normative ethical story that consider the concept of moral virtue as the center of ethics from the Greek, developed by Aristotle and other ancient Greek. In virtue ethics, and ethicalness is an ethical descent the manner to think, feel, and well in some area place and feel. So, however, why that I say the virtue ethics is related with these cases, because of this is shown that the story of the cases is when everybody and every person who is been around nearby is ignoring a person who has injured in his head, until I'm the one who near and make some action, such to hospital. Virtue ethic is um more likely human being person, and they did not carry and doesn't do as human being to help without assume the people and the victor are not everyday habits. Again, easy to understand. Virtue is ethic is can give valid justification concerning to help people or individual without judging, without assuming. So as a conclusion, so virtual ethics help us to understand what is meant to be a virtuous human being, and it gives us a guide for living life without giving a specific rule for resolving ethical dilemmas. So that's all from me.
Okay, so next, I want to add another point, which is the recommendation or suggestion for this what we call it, for these juries, which is uh okay. So for this recommendation, I would suggest to people for always give their hands to help each other who is in need. Uh, it doesn't matter which is they are from, which is their religious, which is the color of their hair, color of their skin. It doesn't matter. When it's come to humanity, just why not we help them, right? So that yeah, we I guarantee that when we help them who is in need, then we can get the happiness in our hearts. Their happiness, they also happy with the helps that we give for them. So yeah, that's what I would suggest to the people who just passing by and not giving their hands to help the others. It's
Right.
not good actually. So just change the mentality, and we being the happiness community in this country.
Okay. Right. So for my part, the suggestion that I will make is that in order to become a good person, we have to train them young, right? The kids should be taught on how to become a better person starting at a very early age. The school system should have included together a lesson or practice in the kids' timetable. It is better to train them young since that it is a proper age to learn. A line that I will never forget, quoted from the internet. Every bad guy that is in the world is once a good little kid that laughed and run around the playground. The society that forced them into what they are now. All right, that's for me. Passing by to Tina.
Okay, now my suggestion and recommendation is for the drunken people or the drug addicts, it's all same. So for them, we can arrange a free health campaign. Maybe at the weekend or end of the month, we can bring them for the people who knows who drink too much, who addicted to the drugs, can bring the people to the campaign, and we give them free treatment, all free. We give them everything free, so that food or water, everything, so that they can change their mind to a very they can turn into a very good person maybe in the future, so that can build up a very good generation at the next generation lah. So that's all for me.
So for my recommendation is from the beginning, a parents or for the family should give a lesson or a thought about to be a better person, or what dangerous doing alcohol. So the school system also should have include together a lesson or a practice in the kid timetable. A line that I will never forget quite from the internet is, very bad guy there is in the world is once a good little kid that laugh and run around the playground. The society that forget them into what they are now. This is mean that every person has their own thought. So as a parents or as a human being, we should know and remind each other what's good and what's bad. So that's all from me.
Okay, so I think that's all from us from groups number 3, which is with I mean group number 4, which is our topic is about case study number 3. So here we are again. I am HASRUL, and my group members THINAKARAN, AKMAL, HAIKKAL, and SYAHIRAH AZMI want to say thank you for Madam Fatin Malala. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.